Hey guys, before we get into this video, I'm just going to tell you real quick what it's about before I waste like 11 minutes of your life watching it. I recently got back into the stock market and I'm just really showing off my portfolio and what I've done the past month and what I've earned, what stocks I'm invested in, and what I think about some of my stocks. I said a couple times in the video, I'm not an expert, I don't have a degree, I don't have any certificates, I just am doing what I think is logical at this point in the economy and with how it looks, and I'm really just giving my 2 cents the whole entire video. That's pretty much what this video is. It's not, oh, do this right now and you'll get all this money. It's not one of those videos. It's just, hey, these are my ideas. This is what I've been doing, and maybe you can do it too, and maybe not. But yeah, that's what this video is basically about. I hope you enjoy it. Yo guys, what's up? Today in this video, I'm bringing something completely different from what I normally do. Normally, I play Call of Duty and I play Xbox because I'm good at Call of Duty, but I'm also 22 years old and I'm an adult, so I also do other things than just play Call of Duty. Something I recently got back into after not being into it for a while is the stock market. I'm just going to go over my portfolio and show what investments I'm in. I just want to make a completely different video and just to see how this does on my channel, just to see if it's something people are interested in, or just throwing it out there. Because I mean, I do more than Call of Duty. I like making videos, I like recording videos, so if I can record different types of videos, I'm going to do that, and I'll still post them on my channel with every other Call of Duty video. But I'm really just going to get right into this video. This is Robinhood. It's where you go to trade, to invest stocks, buy and sell stocks. I'm really just going to go over my portfolio and what I've done over the past month since I've been doing it. I've been in Robinhood before. If I go way back, when I was in Afghanistan, deployed, I had I'm not gonna say I had all this money, but I had a lot of money set aside because I had no bills to pay for. So I got back into it. That was like in 2018. I wasn't really smart. I didn't really get into it, if that makes sense. But you can see I didn't do anything for a while, and how does this skip? I don't want to get that because I didn't have this money in there during that. But I'll go to the past month is what we're looking at basically. So starting on March 12th is when I made my initial investment into Robinhood, and that was just over $1,900. I'll explain how I got the $22.55 in a second. But I made a $1,900 investment. I put that money in for my bank account, and then I got Robinhood Gold. And what you can do with that is you can borrow $1,000, which I did, and with that money you can invest that too. But the thing about that, the borrowed $1,000 is you have to pay that back no matter what. So if I borrow that $1,000 and I'm down $800 and it's not going anywhere, it's not going up, it just keeps going down, I'm gonna be out that money. Whereas if I put my $1,900 in, I lose my $1,900. That's my money I lost. I can't lose any more than $1,900, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna get right into my portfolio, what I have, what I think is a good investment. I'm no expert. I have no degree. I have no certificates. This is just what I think personally are smart decisions you can do right now, because just the way the market is right now, it's not. How do I put it? The market's good, but it's down. Is the easy way to put it. And I'm just gonna go over each one of my stocks I have shares in and kind of give a little brief explanation as to why I have a share in that stock. This, I don't know how it lists it. I don't think it's definitely not alphabetical, but I'm just gonna start at the top. Microsoft. When we looked at the market, we'll push it back 3 months, and we'll say late February. I guess mid-February is kind of when everything just started going downhill. And when I say everything, I mean everything, no matter if it was a cruise line, if it was an airline, technology stock, everything went downhill. So the way I see it, it's going to stabilize again. So this is the 3-month period, right? So we're looking at mid-February, it started going down. And then late March was the one that probably it's the worst it's been in a while. And that's going to be the same for like every stock, so I don't have to go into it that much with every stock, but I'm just going to say this, like Microsoft is the first one. If I go to 5 years, so this is 5 years, this is what's been happening. It's just been going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And then you have this crash. You'll see this in almost every stock. You have this crash, and it's not a crash. It's not, it's not like the Great Depression, but it's not looking the best right now. But as you can see, it's starting to go back up, and I think around the world, as we recover, as we get out of what happened, you're going to see just stocks not shoot back up, but gradually work their way back up, so they start trending. So say a year from now, you'll just see this line again for Microsoft. I'm sure you'll just see it going back up and up and up and up and up. But But yeah, I bought Microsoft and I had a couple of shares, and that's where you got this number. I have it right now set to show my total return. That's what I like. I just like seeing that. So that's from when I bought the stock to now, how much money I made off that stock. So Microsoft is $20. The next one is Boeing. Obviously, flights aren't happening that much right now, so I'll show the 3 month for this one, and it's just been going down and down and down and down and down and down. Again, I'm not an expert. I don't have degrees. I don't have certificates in this, but when we come out of this, there will still be flights. There will still need a need for planes. The aerospace, that's not going anywhere. That's here to stay. I can show the 5 years on this one too, and it's just been going up and up and up. It's had some, like, this is mostly 2018. I don't know what you would call this, but something right here is just abnormal, completely abnormal, where it drops from, let's see, 340, that's February 14th, to, it basically goes down almost, 400%, and like 350% in a little over a month. I should have bought at 95. I didn't buy at 95. I bought at 155. But it's just going to do this again. That's my thought process behind that. Halliburton, that's an oil company. I don't have many shares in this, and it's really cheap. Same thing for this, though. It's been kind of steady, and it just drops. I think it's just going to go back up and steady out. These are some big ones that I really think they're going to take off again, probably, I'm hoping in May, if not over the summer, once the curve kind of stops. These are Carnival cruise lines. I can show you the drop. You'll see the drop, and like the drop's there for everything. It's just more major on other things. Carnival. I have American Airlines, and I used the $1,000 I got with Robinhood Gold to buy my American Airlines shares. So I bought these pretty cheap at $9.70. Pretty good to buy them. And these have kind of been wonky the past few years. Like this is a high of 58, and this was 27. That's kind of, if you're in this for the long run, I think that's kind of weird, but it being 13.20 now, it's gonna go back up. That's just what I think. I have American, I have Disney. Disney's currently closed right now, and they have locations I know in California, Florida, Tokyo, Paris has a Disney, Singapore I believe has a Disney, and I think a lot of those are closed right now. So once those parks open back up, and that money starts flowing back in, I'm sure that's going to go back up. This is Norwegian Cruise Lines, another cruise line I have. Same thing as Carnival. A little bit more consistent. They'll actually go to 5 years. A little bit more consistent. They've been up in the 40s and 50s, and they just had that crazy drop because no one's going on cruises. So what's going to happen when people go back on cruises? It's going to go up, most likely. And then I have an energy company, Kosmo Energy. Same thing for them. They've been at a decent price. This is a lot lower than the other ones, but at a decent price. The past 5 years, the lowest they've been is $3.89, not counting obviously recent actions. The lowest they've been is $3.89, and I bought them at I would say 95 cents. So if they go back to even $3.89, I've almost made 4 times my profit. So I could potentially quadruple this. Even if I don't, I could double it, and that's a win. I just don't think I'm going to be losing any money from this. That I have my watch list, but I'm not really going to get into my watch list. I'll see how this video does. Maybe I'll go to my watch list. We'll see. But yeah, this is my current portfolio, and I started with, we'll go back here. I started with $1,955, and I borrowed the $1,000 from Robinhood. That's my wife. And the first $1,000 you borrow is interest free. When you borrow your next $1,000, it's or any more, it's 5% interest. So as long as I pay that back, and I keep whatever money I make off of that. That's the cool thing about that. And I think now is a really smart time to do that. As you can see though, the past month too has been kind of wonky. I was down. I should have bought here, but I was down 375. But of course, it just went back up. I was up 1,000 at this point, and then it went back down. This was a little over a week ago, and at the highest point, I was up a little over $1,200 off of 19. So I've almost doubled the money, my initial money I put in a little under a month. As you can see, it's going back up here, and I'm sure once we get into those summer months, it's just going to go up higher and higher and higher. But yeah, this is something I've been doing other than playing video games the past month. I've made, right now we're at, what is it, a little over 1,100. So what's that? Somewhere between 60 and 70%, I've increased my initial investment, which I think is good. It's not bad. I mean, I had the extra money laying around, so I put it in there, and this is what I've done with it. I just think now is a good time. Unless things get worse, if they get a lot worse, all this could go away. I could lose all this tomorrow if that's probably not, but I think I should wrap things up here. But yeah, this is my portfolio. This is what I did the past month. We'll do a month, starting up the 12th, and today's the 12th. Happy Easter, by the way. Yeah, this is just a video. I hope you guys like it. If you guys like it and want to see more Robinhood videos, let me know. Like I said, I'm not an expert or anything, but I can put my 2 cents out there. That's free for everyone. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe. Bye.